Turn that on. Hello, and welcome to the Let's Play of Apollo Justice, where we'll be resuming back in court. But I'm going to have to say that I am Mirowood again.
And I'm Kuru.
Thragulac the Magnificent.
Euphoria.
Yes. As we said before, some of those names may indeed be fake. But anyways, let's continue on here, where we're taking things to court today.
How's the continuing going?
Day 2, trial former. June 16th, 9:46 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2.
Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today.
He said his old foot injury was acting up.
Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday.
Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine, as long as you're there, Trucy.
Yes, fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice. I started my voice training at 5 this morning.
Steel, cords.
Ooh, do some now! I want to see, here.
Huh? Oh, okay. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine!
Yeah, he's damn fine.
Damn fine, motherfuckers.
That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training.
Yeah, you shouldn't have set up like voice training.
I'm fine. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Act.
Good morning.
Yo, sup? Hit me with a guilty verdict. See if I can. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying?
His name is Wocky Kitaki.
No, not really.
Wocky, don't be running your mouth like that in here.
Okay.
See, that's the difference between you and me, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops.
Did you say coppers next time?
But you G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen.
Somebody's gotta say coppers in this.
You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
And you are
Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo.
like Brando.
My worst fear is realized.
You know I wear women's panties.
The trial's starting, and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. Damn it.
Wasn't that funny?
Yes, it was.
June 16th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Courtroom. Courtroom number 4.
Number 4 now.
Court is now in session for the trial of Wocky Kitaki.
Wocky Kitaki.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Sounds like audition. Ready to rock and roll, Herr Judge?
Ah, it's him, the pre-guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor?
It's Mr. Gavin's brother.
No.
Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence?
You know that little band I started my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah?
I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I feared that you might still be distraught over that one trial.
Not to worry, Herr Judge. I wouldn't miss a day this courtroom for the world. It's worth even more than the VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah. How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother?
You molested his brother?
Exclamation point.
It was worth cancelling a show or two. I can speak German, I really can.
Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court.
Before that I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious?
It is a court of law.
That's no way to get the crowd jumping, Herr Judge.
They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom.
Achtung, baby! Today we play it my way.
What's that noise?
Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down to prosecuting.
Sounds like prosecuting. Ah.
This is crazy.
The victim, Palmeractis, director of the Meractis Clinic. The scene, People Park.
It's made out of people.
He was found pulling a noodle stand.
When the world was a doctor pulling a noodle stand.
Why are you pulling your noodle?
Yes, I believe you will only find that out by asking the defendant, right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim, yeah.
What do you mean, undeniable?
If you are to glare at anyone, Herr Justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see.
Very well. Please admit this witness to the court.
Nine! Not yet. First, there's a little matter to be cleared up. Serious music.
Could you talk without the accompaniment?
I swear you could see the guitar for a second.
What is it, Prosecutor Gavin?
The motive, Herr Judge. Why did that little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic?
Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that.
Oh, but what if the defendant specifically requests to do so, as he did this morning? I want to give a shout out to all of my homies, I believe he said.
What?
What is right? What?
What is right? The emphasis I screwed it
They always say that on stage. You should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly?
The perspective changes. They keep
Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. So, you, son, are the defendant. Wocky, are you?
I ain't your son, old man. You step up to a Kitaki, you best be prepared to step strong.
You step to a public official, you'd best be prepared to step into jail.
You gotta hand it to him. Wocky sure has guts.
Do you have it?
It's not his guts I'm worried
Guts.
about.
He's huge, therefore he has huge guts.
Well then, the court will now hear a testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself.
Donna!
Wocky Kitaki's truth.
I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op, something bad. And then he just let me go without a word. See you later, bye. I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying?
Violence.
Woo! Woo!
You were saying you're one of the victim's patients?
A lot of stuff goes down and you're keeping it real on the street. True that. I'll tell you one thing, that doc was whack.
Very well.
Say whack? I thought that was just.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
I thought when people say thing was whack, they spell it with an H.
Anyway, I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all this.
Oops.
Wocky Kitaki's truth.
See, they made this
Cross-examination.
legal game engine, but they really wanted a dating.
You don't have to read that. First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. And isn't that a little harsh? He's your family doctor.
He said, oh, he said quacker.
Who asked you, pointy locks? Just who you think you are?
Your lawyer.
Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple.
Maybe it was a Quaker.
I don't know. I just got a stuffed animal that's a duck. I named him Quackers.
Violence. Press.
Now, by someone you mean...
All the dialogue.
was there anyone with a score to settle with this doctor? Besides you?
Better ask somebody, Holmes. What do I care? I made up my own mind. I did that what had to be done. Straight gangster style.
That's with 2 pistols in the alt-fire mode.
But why were you so mad at this doctor?
Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, J-Man.